Howdy, folks. How's it going? We're going to jump in. We're going to try some Star Citizen. It broke for some reason. Now, bear in mind, I'm running it on Linux, so, yeah, it's a crapshoot. So I spent hour and a half or so, and I think it's working again for reasons. Let's see. Patch City and Megumi refueling. I need to remember that. Patch City. I don't know if Chat PA is here. Patch City. I should be able to remember that. Patch City. All right, we need to remember that. So let's close that. And, oh, we're rebuilding shaders. It's going to be rough. Nope. Star Citizen. Nope. Star Citizen. Come back here. There we go. All right, to the game. Yeah, it wasn't Star Citizen. It was like on my machine. It wouldn't work. But I have jumped through hoops, and we're back. I actually ended up upgrading my whole operating system. Went from Debian stable to Debian testing. Just pretty painless. It is a new, fresh Star Citizen install, though, so there's going to be hitches and gurgles and clanks and bangs here as we rebuild all the shaders. So the plan is to go to Pyro. And that's not quite as simple as it sounds. I need to get there's a thingy you need on your spaceship to go through the wormhole. Holy crap. Come on, rebuild some shaders for me. It's caching textures and rebuilding shaders and all kinds of stuff. Because I have some goods which I think I can sell over there. I've got some goods from failed missions. I've got some goods that I acquired. And we're going to see if we can sell those in Pyro. That's the plan anyway. The stream description. I wasn't sure if this was even going to work, so. Yeah. Figured if we'll play a space game of some description. What's up, Dave? Yeah, we're chugging as it caches all the stuff. I also realized I deleted all my screenshots that I've taken since I moved to Linux. Whoops! Oh well. We can always take more screenshots. Let's run to the Galleria real quick. So I've got a water and a cruise lux, but we'll grab some more food. It may be quite the journey getting over to Pyro. I'm on Shallowfield Station, so I'm not super familiar with the layout. Nope, not that direction. You used to be able to sell illicit goods over here. There's a couple stations, and if you go to the locker room, there's this little terminal hidden back in here. Not really hidden, but it's kind of out of the way. And this is the no questions asked terminal. But apparently all you can sell here now is this stuff. So some of the drugs, a little bit of stuff here and there, but not the things I have. Not titanium or stems. I've got some waste too left over from a mission. I think that's marked as mission cargo, so I don't think I can sell it even at the admin office. All right, where is the food stuff? Is it all upstairs? Unleash the loot goblin. Chug it, chug it, chug it. Rebuild those shaders. Yeah. Oh, there's a juice bar. All right, cool. How's it going, ma'am? Nice haircut you got. So if we go to miscellaneous, just grab like 4 of those. Actually, those. Can't have close button? Uh-oh. Did the server just die? Or is the UI just terrible? You decide. Inventory error. I set my, yeah, I want to set it to my backpack. So I don't have to go retrieve it somewhere else. It's just going to magically appear in my backpack. Oh, it actually says the delivery destination correctly now. Interesting. Like they fixed all the bugs in this one. Juice bar. We already got a water. What have you got for like actual sustenance here? Anything? Oh, yeah, it's a juice bar. It's worthless. All right, so we need a thing. I don't remember what the thing's called, but you need a thing to go through the wormhole to Pyro. So we'll need to acquire one of those. Pretty sure you can buy them at the gateway shops. Can I sell here? I can sell my... Oh, item marked as illegal or stolen, so you don't want to buy it. Gotcha. They don't want to buy waste. Okay. It at least registers that you could sell stems here if they weren't illegal. And they were just sitting there on the pad, nobody around. I had to pick them up so some kid wouldn't get them, right? All right, before we get on our magic spaceship, let's slam a cruise lux. Hey, man. There you go. My mouse sensitivity is through the roof. I'm not sure what's up with that. Yeah, a wormhole generator thingamabob. Exactly. And Mr. Brian Jensen, I think I saw you on a YouTube video. Was it Simidoid or something like that? I was watching an Out of War video. Saw you in the comments. Like, I know that name. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was over at the station. That's what I was thinking. I am a sensitive guy. Yep. True fact. Let's see. We got some quick flares. Quick Flare Pro. Alright, let me see if I can turn down my mouse sensitivity. Controls? Mouse sensitivity. I don't know what it's normally at, but... yeah, maybe a little higher than that. Controls. Let's try like 24. See how that goes. All right, I think I'm over here in my cutter, so I need to find out where my cutlass black is. Let's see. You were stored here. Yeah, I've got my cutter, and the cutlass black's over at Lorville. All right. That's unfortunate. Do I have anything? I don't have any other bigger ships, do I? Nope. All right. Well, we'll shove what we can onto the little cutter. Well, maybe I'll just take some stuff over to Pyro. Maybe we'll go over there in the cutter. I assume it can hold one of the thingies that we need. It's like a quantum... it's a quantum something or other. How's the game audio, by the way? Oh, it's chugging. Sound about right? Cool. Well, we might get a ship. The Star Citizen gods smile upon us. What's it say? What's it think the state is? On pad. Maybe it'll pop in. We can only hope. How did I get my little inner thought wheel? Oh yeah, I need to rebind all my controls too, don't I? Well, we'll do that while we wait for the ship to spawn in. Inner thought was... It used to be F. Yeah, cloaking device, right? Don't tell your Romulans. Advanced controls. So what do I usually set up? I usually have to reverse the cruise control and the decoupled because they've got that stupidly reversed. Unbind. Yeah, I know. And then we want coupled mode. Be Alt-C. Wait, toggle hold. That might work. I thought I usually had it on Alt-C, though. We'll find out. That might actually work. Oh, and the speed limiters also... Why do they do this? Like, they made it way harder to use. Okay, speed limiter. Mouse wheel up, speed limiter down. Mouse wheel down. There we go. And then it's right alt. Really? That's inconvenient. Let's try that. What else do I always have to change? There's, I know, some stuff in social. Social, no, VoIP. Let's go change that real quick. Push to talk, put on my mouse button. Proximity only. I don't want to rebind that. Do I just hit escape or do I just wait? That'll work. And emotes, we always like to be able to wave at people. Oh, these are in alphabetical order now. Look at that. Then we'll set that to double tap. There we go. I think that should be most of the stuff I usually change. Still no ship, unfortunately. What if I leave my hangar and come back if it'll spawn it incorrectly? This is one of the issues with Star Citizen. Like, okay, we're gonna do one thing, and then 3 hours later, you jumped through all the hoops, worked around all the bugs, and you might be able to get to do the one thing you set out to do. And people's kids. All right, fingers crossed, chat. Are we going to get a ship on our hangar? What do you think, chat? Is there going to be a ship over there? Ready for the big reveal? Dun, dun, dun. No ship. Okay. What if I say... Oh, now it says it's stored again. Okay. 50-50? I like your optimism. So one part of the game thought it was retrieved and on the pad, and another part of the game thought it was stored. So maybe there'll be an agreement now? Watch your toes. Bonk. Ta-da! So I'd been saving up for a vulture, but I decided to buy the cutter instead because it's cute. And I can go like space camping around the universe in my cutter. So it's like the mini Cutlass Black. Little miniature version. Alright, freight elevators over here. And this bad boy technically only has 4 SCU of cargo space, but you can squeeze a little more in there. Well, let's grab the stems. I think we'll just take the stems over to Pyro and see if we can sell them. That's the plan. That's the play. All right, send the elevator down. Hey, Genetic. Oh, and I forgot to say hi to everybody. That's my bad. Some of you guys were in here before I even came over. We had Dibs. Of course, we've been talking to Brian. We got Thorn. We got Dirt Diver. Gordon. DC Dave. I think I'm up to speed now. And then we got Genetic popping in here. How's it going? I apologize. I'm a terrible streamer. Waste, titanium, waste, stems, there we go. Stems, and stems. That's 4, 4, and a 1. We can get that in there. Close the door fast. All right. Close the door before the physics has a chance to flip out. Let's get these over here by the ramp, and then we'll see about getting them in the ship. You know, this little tiny miniature ship has a bathroom, so it's already better than my main ship. Everyone died. Did the Cutlass used to have a toilet? Because it doesn't have a toilet now. It hasn't had a toilet since I've owned it. I know it's gone through a lot of variations. Unless you mean the turret. Man, I had that perfectly aligned game. It's just wide enough that it gets stuck in there. Holy cow, that's slow rotating. I'm gonna wear out my mouse wheel. Whoa! This has a very awkward, like, 4 SCU of space. For whatever reason, even though this 4 SCU of space, and this is a 4 SCU container, I've never seen it snap to the cargo grid on this ship. So there's that. I'm trying to remember how I had all... I think I had the other 4 across the back. I had all of this in there when I came here. Used to have a toilet. Okay. I mean, the engines on the Cutlass Black still rotate. Maybe they used to rotate different. That up there for now, and then we basically have to just bring this in behind us. Come in. Come in. It's your home. You're good for your home. And then close. Nope, that's lights off. Lights back on. Close the door. And fingers crossed we don't die. Also, fingers crossed I can get past this crate, because that can be a little tricky sometimes, too. Squeeze! Suck it in! Oh, we made it. Like a boss. So yeah, here's the cutter. It's got a little bathroom back in here. Combination shower, toilet, sink. It's got a little sleeping quarters. I don't know that it's got any storage. Oh no, it does have some storage right here. The classic CIG camera shenanigans where you can't see anything. And I've got some stuff in here. Let's put some more stuff in here. Look that over. So I've got some spare ammo and whatnot. I do have my gun on me, right? Yeah, I got my gun on me. Locked and loaded. Where'd my pistol go? I apparently don't have my pistol. Oh, there it is. And we got our tractor beam. And we got a little tiny cockpit in here. Remember, right? The toilet was just sitting on the side of the cargo area. No privacy or anything. Drake, total Drake style. Yeah, those walls cost extra, man. They're just dead weight. Alright, thrusters on. Let's talk to ATC and get out of here. I did refuel when I landed, so we should be good there. Worked around that bug. Alright, so if we zoom out, we're at Shallow Field Station. Whoa! And we want to go to, I forget where Pyro Gateway it is. Magnus, Terra Gateway, Pyro Gateway, there it is. We're actually pretty close to it. So we're going to head over there and buy the quantum thingamajig that we need. From the quantum thingamajig store. Why is cruise not working? Well, crap. We're off to a great start. The controls aren't working. Yeah. Oh, did I? It didn't save. I think that's what's going on. Space brakes! Okay, where does it tell me if I'm in coupled mode or not? Okay, I'm in coupled mode. Yeah, it didn't save, so it's switching between coupled and decoupled instead of cruise on and off. Oh, key bindings advanced. So remember when I came over here and set that all up? Flight movement. Speed limiter, step up. Acceleration limiter. Yeah, that should work. And then we want the coupled mode. Yeah, so it says toggle hold. That's total BS. That's not what it does. So clear that. Then throttle cruise mode toggle. Should be on C. Hey, now it works. All right, cool. So don't believe anything Star Citizen tells you. Lessons from Kerbo. Toggle hold. Nope. That's not how it works. Alright, where is our quantum destination? There it is. Pyro gateway. 14.8 gigameters. That was the wrong button. I swear I've played this before. Sometimes my brain reverts to the old control schemes, though, because it's gone through so many different iterations of how you actually interact with all these things. So it reverted back to the old muscle memory of holding B to engage quantum travel. So now you left click. Okay, we'll go to Pyro Gateway. We'll get the quantum thingamajig. Put that on the ship. And then we're going to go to Pyro to Patch City, I think it was called. Something with patch in the name. I hear from some people that it's been somewhat quiet there, so we're going to try that. There are a lot. A gazillion is a pretty good estimate. I was playing with my brother-in-law and one of his friends the other night and trying to remember how to use a turret and all this stuff. It was crazy. We'll probably get blown up or die to a bug, but it'll be an adventure. We're going to go to Pyro. Last time I went to Pyro, I had just about cleared an outpost. I was streaming that, so some of you may remember. It just about cleared an outpost, and I fell through the map. Fell into the moon. Alright, let's find out who's camping around Pyro Gateway. EVH Badger is here. And has hangar. Doesn't really even acknowledge that you've talked to ATC, so didn't really have any feedback of like, is anything working? Talk to me, Goose. Sit duck out here. It is left all in, right? They didn't change that. Go hang out here by these turrets. Double check that they didn't change that keybind. In we'll see on here. What would that be under? Vehicle's cockpit? Nope. Light docking? Toggle docking mode, invoke dock. No, I think that's for ships with the docking port. Vehicles, turret, weapons, missiles. Put keys, maybe? Mining mode. It's really hard to find controls in here because there's so many. Sometimes the categories don't even make sense. Vehicle, seats, and operator modes, maybe? Mining mode. I guess we're just going to have to look through all of these. It's all just MFT stuff, right? Yep. You? Third person. How do we talk to ATC? Pitch up, pitch down. It shouldn't, in theory, be any of this stuff. Landing system. Oh, it is, no. Request landing. Left all done. Yeah. Okay, so they haven't changed that. It's just nobody's talking to me? Hello? Server die? Display info. It's got FPS. There's bandwidth going in and out. I think we're okay. Just nobody wants to talk to me. Fun. Oh, now what? Welcome to Star Citizen. When it works, it's amazing. Yeah, tap, tap, tap. Is this thing on? Hello? Just spammed it like 30 times. Hey, look at that. Okay, where's my marker hiding? Hangar request completed, right. Nope. Am I just not seeing the marker? I think this server might be struggling a bit. Yeah, I was just trying to take a bathroom break. I think this server's borked. So let's move off a bit. Let's bed log and switch servers. If that does anything. So I'll try it one more time. That request has already been granted. Yeah, I don't have any marker popping up, and the UI pop-up stayed up for a really long time, which makes me suspicious. Landline in space, yeah. Just see this like wire trailing out through through space. What's that? Oh, that's the phone line. Well, I guess let's try bed logging. Wait, which server was I on? 2-9er. Okay. Does bed logging work on this ship? I haven't tried that yet. Oh no, not sit. I want to lay down. No. God, this UI is so terrible. Can they just hire somebody that can make a UI? Lights off. All right, we're going to sleep, chat. Okay, turn something off, I guess, maybe. I think it's interfering with my grenade. Just try unplugging it and plugging it back in. Okay, let's put that in there. Put that in there. Be one more on here that I can't. Oh, there it is. It's under the chest piece. Okay, we have no more crap on the chest. We're gonna get this. So close. Like, it closes the menu before you can click on anything. Probably because it's moving slightly, and since everything's tied to a model and moves all the time. Yeah, get up works. I want to get up. I want to log out. What if I have my armor off? Let's see if that makes any difference at all. Is that interfering? You can tell what I'm doing. Okay, we're going sleepy. Armor. There we go. Yeah, it's all in their backpack. Torso, arms. Yep, we're all good. Oh, wait. Med pen. Don't leave home without it. Hey, Darkwind. Dadnabbit. Like this UI. Who thought this was a good idea? Like, you have to kind of randomly move your mouse around to try to get to what you want. It's just so bad. I try not to rant too much, but good lord. It's... Okay. So you're supposed to be able to... Yeah, there we go. It was because I had my armor on. See, I've played this game before. Current location, Lorville. Wait, what? Game. What you doing? I need to wait a little bit for it to realize I've logged out? Ah, crap. Am I going to end up in Lorville? Connecting to Epic Light Years. There we go. I don't remember what queue I was on before. Fingers crossed. Are we going to be in our ship? Where I logged out? Okay, it's streaming in entities. It doesn't have a server name yet. Here goes. We are on a different game server this time. I am in my ship. Okay. All right. Cool. First thing I always do is hit F12 to turn off global chat. Okay, let's see if we can get a hanger. I'm going to think positively and put my armor back on. Just as soon as I can try to get this armor. Yes, please. Let's see, utility. These guys back on. Get a rifle gun, pistol gun, and our knife back. Yeah, we're in arms, so I'm not in my hangar. I can't pull that out. Okay, let's see if the air traffic control will give us a hangar. What's up, KinCon? And Darkwind, I was needing chat PA earlier. I don't think he'd made it here yet. I need to remember Patch City and something else. So 1 out of 2 ain't bad. All right, here we go. Left alt in.
Please proceed to assigned landing.
Holy crap! we got a server that's working for a second. So if you just tuned in, we're attempting to go to Pyro. So I'm over here at Pyro Gateway. And I am trying to get a quantum thingamabob on the ship so we can go through the wormhole. And we've got 9 SCU of stems on board. We're going to try to go sell in Pyro. That's the goal. We're 45 minutes in, and I managed to get on my ship and fly to Pyro Gateway. We're getting there. Boost. It's way out here. It's like a little cardboard box on the end of this arm. That's where my hangar is. A quantum entangler porter. Yeah, one of them things. I forget what they're called. It's something that attaches to your quantum drive that lets you go through a wormhole. Okay, 4 billion years later. I'm coming to my hangar. Wait for me. All right, gears coming down. Whoa. Hangar spawned in. That's a positive sign.
I'm sorry. Due to inactivity,
No! I'm coming!
your landing zone to another customer.
Too late. I'm going to land.
Landing complete.
Yay!
Doesn't stay.
I shall endeavor to do so, sir. I appreciate you. Okay, first thing we need to do is refuel, because there's a bug right now where it doesn't replicate your fuel state properly, so you'll leave the station and then it'll go back to whatever fuel state you had before you landed. So you need to come and you need to refuel, and then you need to store the ship. And that is the workaround for that bug. There we go. Might as well top off the hydrogen as well. I'm not going to worry about the 1 credit worth of repair that we need. Here we go. All right. We need to go store the ship and then find a quantum thingamabob. Yeah, speed running it today, right? Oh, I did also load cargo on the ship. Okay, so that's the main lights there. All right, got it. Uh-oh. This probably does not bode well. Open? We're crawling out of the ship. It's the only safe way. There's some stuff crammed in there. We've got 9 SCU of cargo on a 4 SCU ship. It'll be fine. And definitely not the VIP section, Brian. It was way out there. The line to get your latte was murderous. No worries. Glad you can make it.
To the ASOP vehicle retrievals, your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again.
All right, bye-bye, little ship. Let's go to the shops. Find the quantum interlobatory thingamajig. It was a rough flight. Excuse me. Oh, I've not been sleeping well. It's okay. I prescribed more video games. Oh, caught me Dealing with my drink. I miss winter. It would stay somewhat normal temperature in my office. It's up to 76 now. Fahrenheit. I'm not on fire. Not 76 Celsius. I think it's going to be in the Galleria. YouTube doing over here behind us. What are you doing over here? YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Oh, am I dropping oh, I'm dropping frames. Spectrum. We reset the counter. Looks like we may have had just a little bit of a rough patch there. Hopefully it's smoothed out. Everybody still there? Still with me, chat? I don't remember where you buy these things. I assume at the ship shop, Platinum Bay. Am I dropping frames again? I am dropping frames again. God dang internet. If it's not one thing, it's another. Well, you know what? This week they laid fiber on my street. So we may be trying out a new internet service provider soon. Genetic is still here.
Hey.
A little bit of rubber banding. Yeah, it's, every once in a while I get little bursts of dropped frames. We'll see how it goes. I'm not sure what's up with that. Yeah, that's a good UI design right there too. Propulsion? No. Systems?
That's pretty much everything we got.
Crap, what's this thing called?
Yeah.
It's not quantum. Wormhole? No. Shoot, I don't remember. I don't remember what I'm supposed to buy.
Pretty much everything we got.
The nozzle of choice for the acclaimed Miss Starfarer. Nope, that's not it.
What?
Docking collar, external scraper. Nope, it's not those.
Hey.
I think these are just literally quantum drives. I don't want one of those.
C is what we
Yeah, I honestly don't remember what it was called. Oh, jump module. There it is. We need one of those, I think. Journey across the verse with Tarsus. Explorer jump module. Offering great reliability to help take your wanderlust to new heights. It is a size 1, grade C. Size 2. I mean, we got a little baby ship, so I'm assuming we need a size 1. Actually, I've bought those at some point. Do I still have any? Let me find an inventory thingy. Now we know they're called jump modules. Let's see if we can find one, or if not, we'll buy one. Where's the inventory thing when you need one? Seems like you're tripping over them until you actually need one. Ah, here we go. What's this guy up to? He's got a multi-tool out. I'm not sure why he's trying to be all tactical. No, that's not what I want. Because it wouldn't have been here. It would have been in my main storage. Yeah, screw it. I'll just buy. I think the cutlass might take a size 2. That would have been the one I bought. So. Let's just go buy a size 1 and be on our way. Does the ship size show? Yeah, I think it shows on the screen here. If I go to Vehicles. Oh, I had to scroll down. Pyro Gateway. Drake Cutter. No, it doesn't actually say here. If I go to my vehicles tab here, Cutter, Systems. The power plant is a size 1. Yeah, so it'll be a size 1. Miscellaneous. I'm not actually sure where that goes. We'll figure it out. Little sneaky Pete action. Okay, where was I going? Somewhere around here there was a Platinum Bay. There it is. Ew. These guys gripe all the time. That's the wrong screen.
Hey.
Okay, it's called a jump module. When I search for it, it doesn't show up. Interesting. Oh, because that's the item type.
What?
Oh, I didn't scroll down far enough. So they are here. Okay. Good deal. Explore by. Yes, please. Okay, so that should be in the station inventory. We should be able to attach it to my ship now. Cutter, and where does it go? Propulsion? Jump module. There it is. Equipped. Now, did that auto-equip it? I didn't pay attention to the screen. What did it select to send it to the ship automatically? That's handy. If that's what happened. Well, crap. It already had a thing on it. Oh no, wait, that was sorry. I am scatterbrained today. Did that say jump drive? No, it says jump module. Oh, it already has a jump module on it? Used. Available in use 1. Game is confusing. Now I have 2, apparently. I didn't think any of the ships came with a jump module. We put that in my backpack, so the ship finder shouldn't be able to find it. Yeah, it already... Apparently it already has a jump module on it. Okay, well, we have an extra jump module now. Take that with us. Do-do-do-do. Okay, I guess we're going to Pyro. At least when the patch first came out, none of the ships had jump modules. As far as I know, you had to go buy one.
Welcome to the ASOP.
Maybe it's different now. Actually, we should already have a hangar because I landed here. Or not. Guess it timed out.
Welcome
Do-do-do-do.
Vehicle selected.
Since I stored my ship, it went away. The hangar went away. Kerbo's small hangar. Hey, it's not the size of your hangar. It's what you got stored in it. Hey, it spawned in. Look at that. Wonders never cease. And my cargo's even still there. Shifted a little bit, but if we can squeeze by here, I'm going to call it good. Close, please. And we'll squeeze by here. Yeah, there was Patch City, and then there was like Migium refueling or something like that. I was told I could sell there via a website. And some people said that it was usually quiet when they went to those places. Yeah, Megumi. Target is in another system. It sure is. This guy has VTOL too. I don't tend to use it too much. Doesn't really matter the way the flight models are right now. It might change in the future. Woo. Okay, now I gotta remember how to go through the tunnel. Should be a tunnel around here somewhere? Like lights that tell you where it's at? I remember right? Where's the actual place? No idea. Almost as good as Starfield. It's a completely different type of game. I didn't care for Starfield. It was way too dumbed down and hokey. I think that's it over there. It looks like it may be a wormhole. Do the wormhole. Oh, if I'm in QT mode, I can see the approach to it. Got it. Don't tase me, bro. Okay, we'll see if we can make it to Pyro alive. There's another player up there. Or player ship, anyway. I don't really remember how this works other than you have to fly and like not hit stuff as you go through the wormhole. I've only done it once, I think. Fly towards the light. I know we have to like wait for synchronization or something, so. Slow down. Oh, there's lots of ships out here. Oh, there's lots of pieces. I can't slow down. Entry requirements met. Oh, I guess we're going. Tuning. Tuning completed. Hang on to your butts. Here we go. Okay, then we have to fly through the wormhole and not hit the pillar thingies. Which is tricky with the mouse. Whoa! Because the glare like washes out what you're supposed to be able to see to tell where your mouse is. Oh, I went the wrong direction. Judging by the way the light's flowing over there, I went the wrong direction. Oh well. I don't know that it matters. This part would best be done with the joystick for sure. A little rough seeing where my mouse is. Oh, that was probably bad. I didn't have this much trouble the first time I went through. This is rough. Oh! Look out! Look out! The Cutlass Black seems to be a lot better in the wormhole. I think we made it, though. I think this is the edge. There we go. Now, the problem will be when stuff spawns in. Stuff kind of spawn in front of me. Maybe that? What's happening? There's usually all kinds of stuff after you come through. Alright, where is Megumi? Not in another system, is it? I'm in Pyro. Does it not realize I'm in Pyro yet? Hello? Bueller? Wait, I'm still in Stanton. That's all Stanton stuff. What? What happened? Where am I? Okay. Interesting. So I failed to get through the wormhole, I guess? Guess we'll try again. Yeah, that's odd. Yeah, there's the gateway. It spit us out over here. Should have taken a left turn at Albuquerque. Wow, that used a lot of quantum fuel. Okay, where's the... I wonder if I should refuel before we try again. I did use a lot of quantum fuel in that attempt. And Pyro is very large. Okay, I know we bumped the wall a few times. Can you just fail to traverse it? Maybe that's why it spit me out. I'm not sure. It's only the second time I've tried doing that. Are we upside down relative to the station? Woo! Where's my schmall hanger? We're here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Got one of the little ones on the ring here. You could just spawn in my hangar. There you go. You just spawn that in. That'd be great. Where does it tell whether my gear's up or down? Do that. Clunk. Wow. Okay. Set that down with authority. All right. All I want to do is top off the fuel, but I have to store it or it won't save. Okay, we didn't really take any damage. We still just got the 1 credit repair. We burned up $610 worth of quantum fuel. I suppose alternatively I could test and see if the quantum fuel bug is patched, but I have a feeling it's not. Yeah, we'll see if it's patched. So you can see down here 100% quantum fuel. Hello? I'm talking to the hangar, but they're not talking back. Oh, I didn't set up my rotational controls. Let's do that while we're waiting for the hangar to wake up. Key bindings. Let's be under flight movement. This will be... we want yaw. Then I usually do pitch up and down as well. This helps me get aligned in the hangars better. With the mouse, you have no relative position. It's harder to move in one axis only. They're not talking to me. We may have lost another server. All right, fine. Maybe we will store it. Okay, my gear is down. Just double checking. So we're hour 15 minutes in. Still trying to get to Pyro. Got the hangar sound bug. Sometimes when you're in your hangar, it doesn't play any sounds. Except for that one, apparently.
Welcome to the ASOP. Your vehicle has been moved. Please visit us again.
Okay, we'll go store that. All talking canceled, apparently. Server FPS seems fine. We got bandwidth and stuff happening. Something on the back end is just not exactly copacetic. That's okay. We need to store the ship anyway to work around the quantum fuel bug, so we'll try it again.
To the ASOP. Your vehicle. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Nah, they were scared off before I even landed. Just checking to see wifey's on her way back home yet. Yep, they're on their way back home. It's like, cool. Yeah, I knew what you meant, Darkwind. So this, yeah, this has no other entrance. It'd be kind of nice if you could just climb into the cockpit. Pretty compact little ship. I like it. My little space RV. Yield. Wondering, can I actually see the jump module in here? Not sure. Anywho, let's see if it'll let me out of the hangar. How's the internet doing? I don't see anywhere drop packets for a while, so knock on wood, we're past that little adventure. Eh, they're still not talking to me. I have to relog again. Wonder if that's why I got kicked out of the wormhole. Just the servers being weird. Okay, well, I'm going to try relogging again. I would love to get to Pyro at least. Even if I don't sell my stuff. I want to accomplish something besides loading 3 boxes on the ship. Probably. Get a scooch over just enough for me to slide by here. Oh, that was the wrong open. Appear to be stuck. There we go. Made it. What a goofy game. Those, please. Yeah, it says 0% fuel because the engines are off. The gas gauge doesn't work when the engine's not running because reasons.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved to
It's probably not needed these days, but long ago, if you landed on a moon or planet somewhere with wind and you didn't turn your engines off, your ship would often fly off into the distance as the wind blew it away. So I just got in the habit of every time I land, I turn the engines off. And that habit is still there. So I had turned the engines off. And a little quirk is it doesn't show you fuel levels when your engines are off, even though the power's on. Okay, we're going to try server hopping here. I forgot to look and see what server I was on. We'll just assume we got a new one. It knows where I'm at now, which is good. I wonder if you bedlog in your ship, it just, the current location defaults to your primary residence. That might be what was going on when it said I was in Lorville, when I actually had bedlogged. Average view duration, 5 minutes, 38 seconds. Lots of people checking out the stream and noping out. That's fine. All the cool people are hanging out here. That's all that matters. Pyro or bust. Hey, Space Odyssey. We're trying to get out of our hangar at the moment. Just had to bedlog. Or, sorry, relog. But the overall arching goal of this stream is to go to Pyro and sell some goods that I acquired. So far, we've made it to Pyro Gateway. Tried to go through the wormhole. Ended up back in Stanton. Not sure why. So I came back to refuel, and now I can't get out of the hangar. So we just switched servers to see if we can get out of the hangar. Yeah, air traffic control has been a little janky. Should I reset my spawn here just in case something goofy happens? Let's do that. Then I need to remember to reset it once we get over to Pyro. While we're here. That's all good. Transfer imprint. And these screens never refresh anymore, so you have to close them out. You got to know all the bug workarounds. Current region location. There we go. Okay, let's try this again. Ahoy there. Oh, my VoIP's working. A lot of people don't have VoIP even enabled so they can hear other people. Drake Cutter, yes please.
Stand by. Your vehicle has please visit us again.
Oh, I'm sure I'll be visiting you again. Hopefully after I've been to Pyro. Sold stuff. Fingers crossed. Oh, crap. Alright, we gotta work around this bug now. So yeah, it thinks it's on the pad, but it's not actually on the pad, so we have to leave and come back. This game is going to be amazing when it works. I feel bad for all the new players that come in on like a free fly. They don't know all this stupid crap you have to do to work around all the bugs. You had 0 issues with ATC? Yeah, it all just depends on how your server's doing, how the back end's doing. Luck of the draw. Alright, now it should think it's stored. Now we can retrieve it for realsies. No, you can't call it again within the hangar unless you claim it. It's just a bug. So when you first spawn your hangar, it doesn't spawn the ship in properly. It thinks it's spawned. So you have to leave the hangar, come back. Then the state's in the proper state, and then you can spawn it. You can bring it up. Ta-da! Here it is. Okay. What do you think, chat? We're going to be able to get out of the hangar? Box is a little iffy. And close, please. Uh-oh. Box shifted. You go over there. No, no. Oh, wrong box. Chaos. We're good. It's just the downside of having 9 SCU on a 4 SCU ship. Why are you not opening? There you go. Yeah, ta-da, there she is. Do I have a favorite ship, Space Odyssey? I mean, my one and only ship that I've paid real money for is a Drake Cutlass Black, so that's probably my favorite. It's a good all-rounder. I just recently bought the Cutter, because it's cute. I bought that with in-game money, though. Saving it for Vulture, I mean, it depends on what I'm doing. I like the Vulture for salvaging. I'm kind of a one-man loner playstyle, so those ships suit me. Air traffic control. Hello. We tried the spam technique. I don't think that came through the mic. I just spammed it like 20 times. No. Give me a server that works. Yeah, I think it was like 119 was the last one we were on. We're on 222 now. Server FPS, fairly stable-ish. Got bandwidth in and bandwidth out, so I think the server's there. I think it's just a back-end issue. Whatever back-end thing the ATC is relying on doesn't appear to work. Got the Taurus. Yeah, it's a little bigger ship, right? That the, No, what's the one I'm thinking of, is that one of the Constellation series? I don't know all the ships super well, even though I backed this on Kickstarter in 2012. I didn't really pay too much attention to all the different ships. I just hop on and play once in a while. Come on, game. You know you want to let me out of here. Yeah, the Constellation Taurus. Okay, that's what I was thinking. When you said Taurus, that's what I was picturing. They're pretty nice. I've had them as rentals before. Yeah, it's a process genetic. It's pretty amazing. They're building 2 games simultaneously. Also maintaining a playable alpha for a MMO all at the same time. And they started from scratch. Like, they had to build their studios, they had to build all their tools. So I have no real problems with the time frame. Now, some of their decisions over the years, that's another matter, but well, I guess we're going to sit here in our ship and we're going to kind of just try the ATC once in a while. We'll see what happens. There's me in my little ship. Just chilling. Wishing I could leave the hangar. No hangar for you. Try it through the communications menu on the cockpit panel. Yeah, we could try that. I don't know that I'll do any different, but we could try it. See, is the middle mouse click? Yeah, that used to work so good, and then it doesn't work anymore. Well, these panels are all different. Is that one dedicated? Oh no, there it is. It's just the highlight wasn't lighting up. Oh hey, look at that. So is their keybind inconsistent? That's interesting. I've used the keybind all the time. Oh, all right. Well, now we have yet another workaround to try. Thanks, Space Odyssey. I mean, left alt in should work. That's what I always use. For whatever reason, it's not working today. What do you want, cat? What? Cat's in the other room going nuts. I'm playing space games, cat. Go find daughter. I love that it has like an aircraft style gear lever over here. That's awesome. Okay, let's try this gateway thing again. Through the wormhole. There it is. We'll see what happens. I don't know why I get kicked out before. Maybe I bumped into the side too many times. This thing's way harder than when I went through in my Cutlass Black. For whatever reason. Yeah, they changed it? What do you mean they changed it? Like, I was literally using left alt in this, 20 minutes ago. It's good to know, though, that sometimes even if left alt in won't work, then you can do it through the menu. Pyro take 2? Maybe. I don't know. Didn't go so well last time. Somebody is going through. If we can get up there in time, we can join them. Like Merciless is going through. Merc Lies. Whatever that name was. Oh yeah, I've played since they changed the panel UI. I just am not familiar with this ship as much. Alright, entry requirements met. Tuning. Jump points open. Here we go! Woo! Somebody else already opened it, so we just got sucked in. And it's really hard with the mouse. I can't hardly see where my pointer is. Stay aim for the middle and hope for the best. I'll try to do a better job of following the white smoke this time. So Merc Lies is in here with us. They're going through the wormhole too. I think this ship isn't quite as responsive as the Cutlass Black was. Oh, I went through the wrong direction. Oh, I'm going through all the wrong directions. Follow the white smoke. That's pretty cool. They're in here in the wormhole with us. We should spit out right behind them if we can make it through this time. Ooh, follow the white smoke. Yeah, this is what happened last time, but I was still in Stanton. No, we made it to Pyro this time. Yay! I think it was just a server error. Because we ended up back in Stanton last time. Like, what? Well, this ain't right. Obstructed. Dad, damn it. How do I go places? There we go. Route me, please. So many bugs, so many asteroids. We're going to use the SCM brakes. I didn't see the marker. I don't know where the marker went. You always use the comm screen. Yeah, I usually don't because just hit left alt in. I always remember N is landing gear and left alt in is, to call landing services. That's how I remember it. But apparently it doesn't always work. All right, am I still locked on to... No. Sweet. My nav computer's on the fritz. I didn't have an arrow. We got an arrow this time. All right, let's go over here. And we're supposed to be able to sell the stuff there? We'll find out. Probably should have double checked. We do have enough fuel to get there, right? Yeah, we should be good. Because Pyro is ginormous. I'm in a tiny ship. We should have enough fuel to get over here. Last time I was here, even in the Drake Cutlass Black, which has pretty long legs, I had to like stop places and refuel before I could even get across the system. Yeah, there's a lot of debris, and when they first did this patch, you'd get spit out of the wormhole and then slam into an asteroid and explode. It was good times. Saw a lot of people talking about that. I don't remember the lore behind Pyro, but it's kind of a destroyed system. And I thought there were supposed to be like solar flares and stuff that would knock out your ship. I don't think they put that in yet. So that could get interesting. And this is a lawless system. If you're not familiar with it, this is, yeah, there is no law over here. It's one big free-for-all. Now, eventually the various gangs that control the different areas of Pyro will be kind of their own law, but the law system just basically doesn't work for the most part. So just assume you're going to get shot in the face at any point. Yeah, I don't remember if a planet broke up, Brian. I don't remember for sure what happened, but yeah, there's a lot of destruction in Pyro. All the stations are like worn down and falling apart, overrun by criminal scum. So that jump there was just to get to the nearest refueling point. It's huge. It's a big system. And are we going to spawn in a station? Maybe? You like it? Don't know for sure where the station's going to be when it pops in. Hopefully it's not going to be inside my ship. Ooh. What else is over here? We were pulling some serious G-forces. I wonder if the station's over there, since that's where the ship marker is. Hello? Well, we can get some cool screen chats. I'm assuming the station will spawn in at some point. It did actually take me to the station, right? Yeah, it says it's right there. .3 kilometers away. It's supposed to be over here. Okay. Yeah, low sec space for sure. We're going to land on this pixel over here. I don't want to get too close, though, because once the station pops in, I'll explode. That would be bad. Ooh, server FPS is rough. Oh, bandwidth. Yeah, I think this server. Oh no, that's a different. The bandwidth in is and out is pretty low. Number of entities not changing, but component updates is going through. Events is going through. Yeah, I don't know. Been kind of rough today. I want to land somewhere over here so it knows I've made it to Pyro. Alternatively, I could just like jet off into space somewhere and come back, if that helps. But there's not anywhere like super close around. Jump towards somewhere and then come back. Find Pyro L3. We'll jump out a little ways and we'll come back. See if that helps. Whee! Warning, shields critical. You don't say. Cancel that. Back over to Meg. We'll see if it spawns in again. Let's see, I'm on a different game server now. We'll see if it goes back to the same one. I'll just keep that up. We have to do some diagnostics. Okay. There it goes. Okay, we just switched to game server 111. Are you going to have a station for us? Oh, I see a station up there. Hey, we got a station. Look at that, chat. Shout out to game server 111. I don't know if that's the one we were just on, because I forgot to look before we left. I'm screaming in here, see if we can get a hanger. Mind the big rocks. Yeah, see there, left alt in worked fine. Weird. There's my hanger. Whoa. What did I hit? I didn't see anything over here. Well, that's less than ideal. I think I'm on fire. What did I run into? Did it teleport me or something? There was nothing over here but station. It's just a little fire. uh, eh. Ship's dead. So we can get back here and open the door. Can I escape? Oh, there's no power, so I can't open the door. Is that how this works? Where's the control panel? Oh, there it is. Oh, open. Open, please. Okay, good. The door still works. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Well, chat, we made it to Pyro. I can actually move my cutter with my little hand tractor beam. I don't know how long my hangar's going to stay open. Where'd my goods go? I'm getting all discombobulated here. Come back. Oh no, I can't put my gun up. I think this server wigged out. You see, there's nothing around here to hit. So it must have been desync. Wait, how close is that? Was that asteroid not there? I don't remember seeing that asteroid, but maybe I just ran into it like an idiot. Always that possibility. Unfortunately, the hangar doors have closed. I think. I don't remember for sure which hangar it was. So there is that. Can't put my weapon up. I don't know how to get in. I can't call a hangar because I'm not in a ship. So now what? Also, it's negative 273 Celsius out here. So there's that. I can't take off my helmet to eat or drink. Yeah, good times. So tips are welcome. How do I get into the station? That's just not possible without a ship. I mean, in theory, somebody could call a hangar and I could get in. Yep. Well, that happened. Dun, 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 dun. Superman. I can't even put away my pistola. Oh, space brakes work when you're in your EVA too. Well, somewhere on this server. Oh, there they are. There's my stems. What? Okay, that doesn't work. Hey, Forden. Thanks. Space brakes. Yeah, okay, my gun doesn't work for some reason. There's my tip. Brought to you by Arma. Yeah, it kind of feels like it at times. Not sure why it took my attachment off. Ew. Oh, hey, that's working again. Ta-da! Fixed it. Tell you what, I'm gonna see. Let's get the ship. Oh, it's in healing mode. Wait, what? I put the tractor beam attachment on there. Crazy game. True hole tractor beam. I don't know if I get back in the seat of my ship if I can have it open a hangar again. Let's pretend like that's a thing, and let's move down towards that hangar. I haven't really done much EVA since all the EVA changes. This is very different than it used to be. So let's pretend like it'll give us that hangar, because I'm pretty sure that's where we were headed. Before we ran into issues. And we'll see what we can do before we freeze and or starve to death. So stuff keeps drifting for a little while, but it doesn't just drift forever, just for server performance reasons. Eventually comes to a stop, so it doesn't have to simulate all the physics. It seems like as a player, I keep going, though. Get all the stuff down there and the different hangar will open. I don't even know if you can call a hangar from a dead ship. That might not even be a thing. I think all the screens went blank, but I don't know what else to do other than log out. Okay, space breaks, and then where'd my ship go? Use the term ship loosely. It's a little bit on fire. Fine. Mass exceeded. Indeed. Am I moving the ship or am I just moving myself? No, the ship is moving. Okay. Send a distress signal in Pyro. I'm sure that would work out fine. Alright, good. We'll do some emergent gameplay. Alright, let's see if we can open a hangar from a dead ship. I don't think we can, but we'll check. That looks healthy. Ow. Oh yeah, this is fine. Can I even get in the seat? Oh, we still have a panel up. Can I get up here and like call? Am I even supposed to be able to do this? Quit floating around. Oh, no contacts available. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, it doesn't work. Okay, I didn't think it would, but that was worth a shot at least. Use staggered fire. Weapons on. It'll buff right out. It's fine. Stop. Oh, no, there we go. It's a little bit of fire. Oh no, all my stuff's in here. Take our stuff with us. Oh, where'd my gun go? Somehow it ended up back in the inventory. I put that on my back at some point. Move all? Sure. Move all? I get everything but my pants. Alright, we gotta take my pants. Where are you? We can leave the beer behind. Don't need those mags. Don't need those mags. I don't need that. Don't necessarily need the Explorer. I've got one of those. Unless, well... Okay, we don't have room for that now. What else can we leave behind? Or, alternatively, move to my 4 armor. Let's move all the ammo down. See if we can free up enough space in here to take that with us. Because maybe you get a freebie, and then you have to buy the next drive, is kind of what I'm wondering about. Ah, it's a little too big. Go in there. Go in there. Still too big. Well, shoot. We can't bedlog. The ship's, like, destroyed. It's what they call soft death. The ship is toast. I want to take that with me, but... I'm also stubborn, want to... Oh, that didn't actually go in there. Is it going to stay in there? How much room do I have? If I take all this out... Is this not actually supposed to fit in my backpack? No, it does. It takes up 72% of the space, though. Gotcha. I got everything but my shirt. Oh, the shirt won't fit in there, huh? Okay. We'll see if we can get this to work. What if we shuffle stuff around? Yeah, that's 99% full. UI is so goofy. Sometimes it moves stuff, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it just jumps around randomly. You just never know. Part of the charm. Okay, I think that stayed down there now. Can I get my shirt in here? Nope. Okay, we might have to leave the shirt behind. I mean, the beer will fit in here? Nope. Let's split off the beer. About 2 beers. There we go. Yeah, if we split up the beer, we can take it. Alright. What else will fit in here? Nothing else. Alright, we're leaving it. We can go shirtless, but pantless is a little much. Dun-da-da. Whee! Okay, so when I log out, I'll be back where I last landed. So I think I'll be back at Pyro Gateway in Stanton. But I don't know what else to do here. I don't really want to mess around with trying to call in somebody because 99% chance they're going to just kill us after waiting 20 or 30 minutes for them to get here. So, yes, main menu it is. I want to take one last look and see if any of these hangars happen to be open. Superman! Yep, you're closed. I haven't seen anybody coming or going, so I'm just assuming these are all closed. Little turret out there. That's a real bummer. I don't know what we ran into. I think it was just desync. I think it desynced us into the station. Maybe I ran into this light. One of those lights or something. And because this is Star Citizen, that destroyed my whole spaceship. That out there. That's another turret. Alright, space brakes. So long, little ship. I can't emote while I'm EVAing. Alright, fine. I'll see you guys on the other side. Made it to Pyro with stems. We were so close. Oh, sun is updating me there. Headed home, ETA 3:50. Alright, so they should be home in about an hour. Awesome. Ooh. Maybe we are still in Pyro. Interesting. I didn't land there, but okay. Let's see where we're at. Maybe we just have to recall our ship. I'm guessing the stems are long gone because I'm sure we're going to be on a different server. Lots of entities streaming in. The plot thickens. And we were definitely on a different game server. Alright, so the stems are not going to be there. Ship's not going to be there. Oh, wow, okay. So it did decide that we had landed, I guess, at... Oh, no, I'm at refueling. Right. Never mind. I landed there. Right? No, I never managed to land there. We tried to get to the station to stream in. Nice place. Nice place, this Pyro. Let's go see, like, if it would happen to detect the stems for some buggy reason. Maybe we could sell those, even though they're floating in space somewhere. I mean, I've seen weirder bugs. Yeah, this looks safe. Perfectly safe. Watch where you step. And do I have all my stuff in my backpack? That'd be a next question. Shops. I want the, like, where would the admin office be? I don't even know. No, this is live. Not PTU. Yeah, I do have my stuff. So there we go. Cool. Okay, I got one of those. Nope, can't do anything with it. All right, fair enough. I don't have my keys bound up for that. There, you go right there, little Covalex box. Reminds me of 2 other keys I need to bind. Do. Where are you? All right. Spec item. Get that on semicolon and... Or no, it was on... apostrophe? Forget now. One of those two. And then drop, I think, was double tap. I think that's how I used to have that set up. Hangar transit. Maybe it's over at shops. I haven't really spent much time in Pyro. It says shops. Ah, here it is. And look, this place is cozy. Feels like home. I mean, it's not too far off from Lorville, to be fair. What's up, man? All right, administration. Let's see. By some buggy chance, it knows where those stems are. I'm guessing no, but... Drake Cutter. Nope. Nope. All right. I didn't think so, but worth a shot. So we made it to Pyro. However, we do not have our acquired goods with us to sell, unfortunately. Food court. I'm not sure I want to buy anything in this system. I do need to top ourselves off, though. Oh, that's right. I'm pretty much full. Need to find... Need to find a inventory spot, but we should also... Not looking good. Metal shop. No, we want the... Here it is. I want to go ahead and set my spawn to here, so our spawn is in Pyro somewhere. We're at Pyro Gateway. Yeah, to Megumi. And that doesn't change, but all completely normal. They used to update it, no longer updates on the screen. Alright, current region location, Megumi Clinic. We're good. Now, these like mission givers or anything? Or are they just kind of hanging out on the floor? You're looking kind of down on your luck, man. Can I get you anything? No. Strung out on Widow. Hanging out in the clinic. Alright. You do you. Air transit. Guess I need to get my ship claimed. Also, I forgot to drop off my stuff while I was over there. I need to be able to eat. Well, I kind of want to keep my stuff on me. Let's put our helmet in here. I can eat. I have food or just cruise. I think I've just got, yeah, I've just got cruise lux, so we'll grab that. I'll block the terminal like an a-hole. Yeah, food might come with a free shot of some kind. I don't know if it'd be a tetanus shot. Place looks a little rough. What's up, buddy? You want an empty bottle? I'll give you one. There you go. On the house. Okay, helmet should be back on in theory. Still has my hanger on here, so let's go back to the hanger. It's interesting that it's already has me a hanger. Would he follow me down? All right, let's check into this ship situation. Oh, excuse me. I could bring my Aurora over here. Yeah, destroyed. Rest in pieces. All right, 3 minutes to get that. It'd be interesting to see if this claimed ship comes with the jump module. As you can see, this is basically the same small hangar. It just has different details. Everything's all beat up, thrown together. Trash everywhere. The lights apparently don't work. You know, the usual. Alright, I guess since we're going to be running around Pyro, probably since we already made it over here, we might as well. Let's just move all this out of here. Get our inventory set up the way we want it. I can't see that very well. You over, you over. There's all the attachments. Where did my... I had a med gun at some point. No longer have the med gun. We'll throw that refill in there. Split off one of those. I don't need the sniper rifle necessarily right now. I do want those. Then how are we doing ammo-wise? Yeah, when I switched gear, it didn't put any of the ammo back. Okay, 2 left. Pistol. Actually, I think I'll just take 1 pistol mag, and the rest will be the P4. We'll clip one of those. Hey, catch you later, Vorden. Thanks for dropping in. Let's go ahead and repool our ammo. Refill the mags, basically. It works like mag repack on Arma. There we go. Should have... Yeah, we're good to go on the pistol. And I'll drop those mags back in there. Okay, we got the housekeeping done. How are we looking on the ship timer here?
The ASOS vehicle retrieval system.
7, 3, 2, 1. Yay! All right, let's bring her up.
Vehicle has been moving visitors again. Goodbye.
I guess I should have looked at it in the UI first. But there's no cancel button, so run while you can, chat. So all I really lost was my shirt. Otherwise, we're good. Oh yeah, I forgot it has little windows on the side. Still got that new ship smell. I like that. So when you're in here, you can actually look outside. So if I was a jump module, I would be on the quantum drive, right? Shield, battery, power plant, quantum drive. Here we are. Does that actually have a module on it that you can see? I don't know how this works. Doesn't you have to just open that and then pull it out with the tractor beam probably? All empty. I guess the doors are automatic. They just take a while. All right, I don't have a ton of time left. Let's see what's out there. Maybe close. I might go somewhere else to log off. I guess we might as well do some Pyro adventures. Since we made it here. It's a shame I couldn't try to sell the stems, but it is what it is. Stupid bugs. Let the shields charge up. If we scroll out. Keep scrolling. Whoa, there we go. Nope, nope. Stop, stop, stop. So we came in from Stanton. Came out Stanton Gateway, and then we came over here to Magooby refueling. What's at L3? No idea. Do I have enough quantum fuel to get anywhere else? Like these inner... Checkmate. There was, what was the other place they said of it? Patch City? Where's Patch City? That's there. I wish they'd put commas in these numbers. So that's... Is that how much fuel I have and how much it's going to take? Or how much it's going to take and how much I have? I think that's... I think it's how much I have and how much it's going to take. So if I hit route. Yeah, so we have... a little over 1 million on fuel. And it's going to take 882. So we can just make it to Patch City. Takes 7 minutes. Dang. Yeah, it should have the fuel topped off, Brian, since we just claimed it. I don't know. That's a long trip. Let's see what, if any, contracts are available here. I don't know if I need to be sitting in my ship or not. Yeah, sorry. Set back down. I was going to double check the fuel. I did flight ready, so the engines are on, and we have no HUD. I forget, there's workarounds to get the HUD back. I don't remember what it is. Or did it default now to not having the HUD set up like it's supposed to? Also a possibility. Configuration. HUD. Advanced HUD. There it is. Turn that on. Yeah, we're full of fuel. I just wanted to double check. We are indeed full of fuel. I don't really have time today to get into another big adventure, but let's just get an idea of what contracts we have around here, just at the refuel station. Wrecked ships for sale. Bounty hunting. Actually, I have a delivery. Megumi refueling clinic stroll. Oh, this is on the station. Okay. Let's do that. I forgot they have some missions out here in Pyro that are just on the station. So we get paid 24,000 credits to carry a crate. Sounds suspicious. What's the catch there, boss? The catch is it's going to bug out. Okay, well let's go do that. That's something we can do. 20 minutes I've got here. Store, please. And let's go see if we can figure out how to get this mission to work. Sounds like we just have to pick up a crate and carry it to the clinic. That sounds way too easy. What are we doing money-wise after I bought my... just over 600 grand. After I bought the cutter. Drop off, and then the pickup is just over here. Okay. I mean, I'm down to go pick up a crate. Carry it 50 meters. It says it's down. Good. Down here, it looks like. It even has the objectives, like, on the HUD. It's amazing. You like popping a squat there? What's going on there? Almost said sir, but it looks like you're a ma'am. Okay. Just pyro things. So we literally just pick up this crate and carry it over there? I mean, okay. I got to tell you, though, all my spidey senses are going off because the mission's actually working. It pays a lot of money. Yeah, the HUD elements are updating properly. It just feels off. And we just take it over to the clinic, which I think we have to go back up. Oh, crap. Hey, chat, there's a hole in the floor. Wait, Oh, come on. Now I'm probably stuck in here unless I drop the crate. Alright. How do I get out of here with the crate in my hands? Is there a room I can get to that has normal walkways? Oh, crap. I did not see that hole in the floor. Alright, we still have our crate. I told you, it's just sounds too good. Can I place the crate, like, somewhere up here and then come back and grab it? Traction beam doesn't work. Awesome. Oh, now it's stuck in my hand. Even better. Did it just delete the crate? What's going on? Yeah, that's the catch. That's the catch right there, folks. That is awesome. That's just pure Star Citizen right there. That's pure unadulterated Star Citizen. Fall in a hole in the floor, and then you can't get out because you're holding the crate, and then you put the crate down, and your multi-tool bugs out and deletes the crate. Alright. Well, that was fun. I like put it in my backpack. Oh, I put it in my backpack. I didn't know it'd fit in my backpack. Okay. Carry on. Alright, let's go around the hole. They should put up some kind of barriers with lights on it. Some idiot might fall in that hole. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, this is way too much money. I don't know what's going on here. Might be best not to ask too many questions. We just put it on the shelf over here? We get paid? Hello? Did I get paid? Hey, we got paid. Hey, well, that was fun. Can I do that again? Surely they just don't keep handing those out, right? Contracts. Offers. Okay. Then that needs to go over to the clinic as well. Might be a pretty easy way to earn some quick credits. This is a little bit broken. Let's see if we can do it this time without falling through the floor. Actually, I think we can take a shortcut. There we go. Shortcut acquired. This is acrylic composite. They need a lot of that over there at the clinic. Oh, this is where I ended up before. Okay, let's get up the stairs, not fall through the floor. Go around the hole in the floor. Mind the gap. I mean, we're basically just printing money at this point. Oh wait, no, we got to go in the entrance and through the ET tunnel. Okay. Yeah, that works for me. Let's do a few of these. I gotta log off in a little bit anyway. No, don't go down there. Yeah, so you take a left at the administration and it's like right here. Boink. Bet we can even see it spawn in. Contracts, offers, delivery. Need a box hustled. Okay. On it, boss. Hey, look, a box appeared. Well, this is actual medical supplies. This looks legit. Because there's a quicker way. Yeah, let's stick with what we know. Up the stairs. Don't go through the hole. I mean, if this is all it takes, I can just sit here and crank out the money for a vulture someday. Place. Yeah, all right. There we go. Just about at 700,000 credits. Fun. Can you literally just do this forever? Also, is this giving me rep with somebody? I took a wrong turn, didn't I? Supposed to go this way. Okay, well, Pyro is broken in more ways than one, apparently. I guess they wanted this tested. That's why it's got good money. So this is for rough and ready. So let's go check my rep. Is the gang rep not tracked on here? Yeah, I don't know. I don't see it on here. I'm not sure how that works. 15 more missions if they need the shelf filled. That's pretty funny. You can just keep doing this. Oh, now we got some bio waste. At least it's a different box. You know, it's not just the same box over and over again. All right, you know the drill, folks. Do I know the drill, though? That's the question. Up and around. Apparently I don't, because I took a wrong turn. We took a left at administration. Oh, it's at the Habs. It's not... Okay, it's a different destination. That's why I'm so confused. Derp. Yeah, like normally we'd just go here to pick it up and head out of here. We need to go to the Habs. Let's try reading the signs. Hangar transit. Public habitations. There we go. Okay. It's in through here, it looks like. Okay, so it's not always just the medical clinic. That's even better. Look at that. Yeah, it's all good, Brian. With this little bit of stream delay, I would get even more lost. So is the pickup always at the same spot? We've done 4 of those, so that's 100 grand right there. Boom. Any chance you're at Megumi refueling, Habs? I am. I just happened to be here. Amazingly enough. Yeah, so we're picking up the refueling entrance. This one's even easier. I just need to come upstairs and go over to the Habs. It says it's medical supplies. Yeah, I don't think there's any like easier way up. So we just have to go up the stairs. Yeah, I was confused too there for a minute, Brian. Like, why is it telling me to go over there? Pro tip, because that's where you're supposed to drop it off. Yep, then right in through here and on the shelf. Easy peasy. And it looks like you can put it anywhere on the shelf. I don't think it matters. Put it down here. Yep, as long as it gets to the shelf. That's cool. I like it. Just a nice, simple little mission. Obviously, it's not going to pay a, $25,000 forever, I wouldn't think. I'm sure they just want people to test it. That's usually how it goes. Yeah, that's cool. Just a nice, simple mission. Little way to make some money. I'd think that would be more like, 800 credits or 1,000 once it's tuned. But you can apparently just keep doing this forever. And that one's going to the clinic. All right, one more. One more for the road, then I need to get off here. And bonus, I haven't fallen through the floor yet. I mean, I fell in the hole, but I haven't, like, fallen through the planet. Yeah, just come up the stairs and then either go left or right, depending on where it's headed. I wonder how persistent these are. Like, once the shelf fills up, can you no longer do the missions? Or is there some kind of cleanup? I'm not sure how that works. Actually, while we're here, let's go ahead and get healed. I'm sure these medical beds are safe, right? Patient check-in. Doesn't look shifty at all. Not shifty at all. Welcome, Kerbo, to hell. Oh, wait, no. Floor 1, room 1. All right, not a very busy place. Floor 1, room 1. Do we actually have to get on the elevator? Go to floor 1? Are we not on floor 1? Nothing says good medical clinic like this elevator. Yeah, so we have the lobby level, and then we have other levels. Yeah, I'm sure we'll get healed right up. That's room 3. 5, so it's the other direction. Maybe it gets to take them all back again. It's just a big cycle. Yeah, make sure we got all 3 kidneys. Wait, 3 kidneys? What happened? Just ignore the blood on the floor. That's normal. Basically, I just need to lay here and get healed. We're all good. I don't think we have any other injuries. Yeah, no injuries detected. Unless they've changed it, that'll also refill your hydration and energy in a pinch. Okay, I feel all refreshed. Wait, was there storage access in there? I didn't think to look. Oh, no, it's already... Since I left, I can't use it anymore. I think I'll change into my civvies, and I'll probably do some more of those box missions next time I play. Just crank out some money. We'll see. We got a pretty busy weekend. This is about the only time I had to play. I don't know if I'll have any time later tonight. Tomorrow we're going out of town for more kid stuff. Probably take the majority of the day. Alright, let's go to container. It'll be nice and empty. I have a big screen to drag things into. Oh, I need to buy a shirt. I can do that real quick. They're going to be home in like 10 minutes. I want to be off here when they get home so I can talk to them, see how the day went. So we're basically bare chesting it right now. Just letting it all hang out. Wow, I'm dirty. Can I take a bath? Is that like a pyro thing? Look at my face. Filthy. Okay, shops. If I was a shop... Whoa. Would I have a shirt to buy? Let's go see if we can buy a shirt. Shops, shops. It says shops. Shops? Shop. Yeah, Dibs, thanks for hanging out here for a little bit. I know my streams are always impromptu, but I just never know. If I get a chance, I might stream some more later tonight. But I don't know if I'll get that. Ship parts. I don't know if I'll get that chance. Guns. A bar. What if you just want to buy a shirt? What's up?
Hi. What can I get you today?
You can get me some lips that move when an NPC speaks. That'd be great. You have any of those? Nope. Alright. Apparently this is a place to be.
What can I get you today?
This seems normal. They're making snacks back here. Look at that. That's nice of them. Making snacks for everybody. Good solid people here. Gear. Yes, please. Can I just buy a shirt? I just want a t-shirt. Clothing. All they have is a tank top. I mean, it's a shirt.
These frontier fighters might have the right idea. If people
About all I can say for it. It's a shirt.
then they shouldn't live in Pyro. Well, if you say so.
Good as new. Ship parts. Here we go. All right, let's put a shirt on. Look a little bit civilized. Oh, that's going to clip through the jacket. I don't have anything in the jacket pockets. Or do I? When I put it in here, it says it's 68% full. When I put it on, there's nothing in here. Game. Okay, that's fun. Well, I guess when in Rome, we'll kind of blend in with the locals here. All right, this said bar, didn't it? Does the bar in Pyro work? He just gives me the stare. Oh, hey. What's up, buddy? You know, I'll take a beer. Got some Liberty Ale. There we go. Good old Terra Liberty Ale draft. Okay. He's thinking about it, chat. He's taking my request into consideration. He's going to give it a good, solid think.
These Van Deal make me sick. The sooner we wipe them out, the better.
What are you whining about? Okay, he's pouring it in the glass. Thinking about bringing it over. Giving me a little side eye. Holy crap. Yeah, that's... Hey! I'm trying to get a beer here. Excuse you. Better not steal my beer.
Having a good day there.
I was till what's-her-face butted in. Good. That's some good beer right there. All right, folks. Thanks as always for hanging out. I'll catch y'all in the next stream or the next video. Y'all have a great weekend. Amazing. Bartender actually worked.